fight La République. If the leadership not be provide that boy with something where it be so inspiring, where the boy decide for be part of it. Why? And the power of vision that. So when you see the Ambazonian Defense Forces with that level of commitment from the general, and when I see what the General Ivo do, in the coming days, would he bring out a lot of videos. Even the video where I promise you, the video where they make, where the chiefs of Manu, they honor General Ivo for install General Ivo like a Siseko, a chief of all chiefs inside Manu. For what we be doing, we go bring another video just for show you how ADF be and how they create them and why the leadership, the defense leadership be so inspiring and why you get for trust them for their work in terms of national liberation. So your commitment for TTOF in the last 6 weeks for all Ambazonia they don't commit when I don't change the game for ground. La République go permanently be dismantled for Ambazonia. Now, on a monthly basis, we'll get the means, we'll get the capacity for battle La République 30 days in a month, non-stop. For fight them every corner for 30 days straight, non-stop. You don't provide them with that means. You don't add more kerosene for inside the fire of resistance for ground zero. We'll get unlimited kerosene. So now the news, this big news, what say I tell you now, what do they tell you now? Now say now the revolution be sustainable. Now the armed resistance be sustainable. You know, they go up and down. Where they get money for fight for this week, and then next week, Granot don't finish. RP will not get RPG anymore. Explosives don't finish, and then they get for wait for raise more money and then go buy them. No, you don't give them wait till they need them on a monthly basis for take the war to the enemy, for carry out unlimited offensive and defensive operations. Once things are be sustainable, we fit achieve the result we want them. But when things are not be sustainable, that one of the reasons why La République not want commit for any negotiation, now because the revolution not be sustainable. We get a lot of action for 1 week, 2 weeks, and then we run out of materials, and then La République take back a little bit of control, and then we come back and fight them. The revolution will be sustainable. So La République be thinks if they push you too much, if you win. You don't change that equation for make the revolution now be sustainable, for make the armed resistance now be sustainable. Wait for 30 days in a month, depending on the month, for all the days of the month, we fit carry out offensive and defensive operation, attack La République for anywhere, based on the plan, the national liberation strategy. So I come today for can tell you say, this project of the TTOF, you don't make it achieve a significant milestone, and you don't give the generals and the commanders what they need them for sustain the revolution. So no, both for carry out offensive and defensive actions. Offensive actions against the Republic of Cameroon, defensive actions against any infiltrators, any traitors and any enablers. And any forces where they infiltrate or they try to use them for undermine the Ambazonia Defense Forces for ground. Right? You don't make the revolution be for a place where now the international community, La République not get any choice. We need for push La République, they don't get any choice. And project Ambazonia until La République will dismantle the occupation for Ambazonia, and they quickly come back for a negotiation. In the next 3 months, now La République go back we. Pobia no day again. Pobia don't die. That's why now when the year say they need to talk anything about for all their documents, and when I need to hear anything about the head of state has said this. First of all, one of the reasons where La République du Cameroon, it don't cancel 20th May. Yeah, because Paul Biya don't die. And then no one make a speech. So that's why they talk, say, oh, now because of coronavirus, they don't cancel all 20th May activity. Oh, na fucking lie. La République don't care about 20th May. I mean, they don't care about coronavirus. The country, they need to follow laws. So, Paul Biya don't die. So, you see, La République don't cancel 20th May. Now, because Biya don't die, and then no one tell the people of La République du Cameroon, say, Paul Biya don't die. Because Biya no will be around for make the speech. So, they talk, say, they don't cancel 20th May. They be high Paul Biya die. So, now, if you look any of their document, they will talk, say, the head of government, the prime minister, has said this. Then they talk again, say, the head of state. We not pay attention for the linguistics. We not pay attention for those presuppositions. We not pay attention for the, which I call, I say, thinking beyond thinking. We not pay attention. It tell now what did happen. So, as we beat La République du Cameroon, as now the revolution be sustainable, as now we carry out offensive and defensive action for any part of the territory, you don't give the revolution the boost we need them. You don't give the revolution the elevation we need them. You don't give the revolution that additional petrol we need them. You don't give the revolution the additional spare tires. Since we go now with this journey, you don't give the revolution the spare tires them for make sure, say, even if one tire bursts, we immediately replace them. We change them. We take the other one, we put new one. We keep going. We keep going. This one bursts, we put new one, we keep going. You don't give the revolution the materials, sufficient materials for sustain the revolution. Because of your commitment, you don't defeat infiltrators. Because of your commitment, you don't defeat the infiltrators, their plan for destroy the revolution. Because of your intelligence, for trust a visionary leadership. Because of your smartness, for trust a well-constituted structure. And you know saying that the only thing that where if you give a people freedom, not in a chakara things. People they do things in a chakara where they never succeed. A farmer, as I be telling you 2 days ago, where today he can't plant corn. 3 weeks after, where the corn don't start germinate, he can't chakara the corn, he move all things to where. He talks, say, no, now one can plant and jangatu. He can't plant, they say, oh, more plant jangatu, more plant jangatu. They call people them, they come. They can't clear that same piece of land. They plant jagatu. And jagatu one start germinate, grow. They say, no, we don't want to win jagatu. Oh. We don't want jagatu anymore. More can plant a lagata pepe. They can't plant lagata pepe. 2 weeks after, they say, no, we don't want a lagata pepe. More can plant a country jama. They do what they tell them every day. Today they can't tell una this. Tomorrow they can't tell una this. The next day they can't tell una this. 2 days after they can't tell una this. And then they come back, they say, oh no, make we do na this one. Who said they carry una go? With all those things, left, right, center, up, down, they inject na confusion for your mind. So that you know no place for go. As I explained on phone 2 days ago, na strategy. Na strategy. For keep you under La République occupation. Look, once you get a well-constituted defense force, where they don't organize and fine, the structure and fine, it did like you. Might just take your own life for example. More talk say, you go for some company, you get work. You start the 3 weeks. By the time your probation period, it don't finish, where you're supposed to get a permanent full-time work with good salary. You say, no, you come out. You go start for another company. You be there for 1 month. You say, no, you come out. You go start for another company. Now, how your life will be stable? Now, how you feel build a good career if you continue to do that kind of thing? Now, how you feel get promotion and grow for the company? If you keep moving from one place to the next, Your foot, they never ever stand for ground. You never master anything. You need to do anything. You just keep moving up and down, up and down, up and down. You go get a life. When I know, when I for outside Ambazonia and outside La Republique, when I know saying that people there, they get a structured life, they enter for a company, they go through the probation period, they gain their full-time employment. That kind of people there, they be committed to the vision and the values of the company. Now that kind of people that they grow for the company, produce results, and eventually you see them create a great life for themselves and for their families. And the thing this way, the leader of our war of independence don't offer the Ambazonian people that. He offer we a stable leadership. He offer we a visionary leadership will be stable with a good foundation. No matter the earthquake, no matter the wind will blow, no matter the storm, the leadership be stable. It guarantee freedom. No matter the environment, no matter what the Republic do, no matter what the international community do, no matter the manipulation, the leadership be stable. For guarantee the people them freedom. And the power of a visionary leadership that the reason that way you need a well-organized, a well-structured, a well-organized, a well-structured defense force where it get that kind of command and control structure, where it with a political visionary leadership, where they be accountable to a political leadership. Because they feel hold them responsible for any crime where they commit them. And for make sure say they operate for the way it give what people them a security, certainty, stability, and hope as a people. That's AGOVC. That's ADF. Any other person there for outside the way they make a loud mouth, make it show you for ground zero where they get them. Any person with the outside here with their loud mouth, make they show you for ground zero where they get them. Make they show you for ground zero where their army where they build them. Make they show you for ground zero. Not be noise for Facebook. May they prove them for ground zero. And may they prove how that army they kill the Republic of Cameroon military. The Ambazonia Defense Forces, under the leadership of AGOVC, now the stability for Ambazonia Revolution. Now the anchor for we keep this revolution alive. So, in the last 6 weeks, your commitment, based on your own objective reasoning, based on your own intelligence, where you don't study this revolution for the last 4 years, you don't look all the other group them. You don't because now what you make you commit for tough. You not commit for tough based on what he has to tell you. You not commit for tough because of what Dr. Iba tell you. You commit your reason why you commit for tough now because you don't take 4 years for study all the other group than what they do and which kind of result they don't produce them. So that's why you don't come back. You say, look, from all my observations, where you throw it away, you put tribalism away, you put everything else aside. You say, make I just use for be objective. Make I take all these other leaders them. Now, which they don't really do them for ground zero in terms of building a force, because now an armed conflict. We didn't have for an armed struggle. Waiting, they don't create them for ground zero. Because in the coming weeks, next week actually, this coming week will come, we can show the Ambazonian people when for all the places where Dr. Ayaba go for ground zero, we will show now those pictures. Because I beg them now, may they release those pictures. You go see chief for village. It bless Dr. Ayaba for inside ground zero. We go show now. For the leader, if he take the risk for go inside the territory, for make sure say the soldier they be well trained, the camps they be good, and that he give them the training we go defeat the Republic. You go see chief, it bless Dr. Ayaba. We go can show now. Not been a mob for Facebook, not been all these noise people that they can't make them for Facebook. We go show enough pictures. You see how it go for places, for find place or buy weapons, for supply for ground zero. Now leadership. So in 4 years, you don't make the thinking, you don't take the time for say, hey, this leader where they did too much, this people they did too much, they talk all this talk. Now wait till they don't really give you for ground zero. You come for your own understanding, say, all na Facebook noise. All na Facebook talk. Even the way they call themselves, say they be major activists. You can't ask and say, well, these major activists, they talk, say they're major activists. Now, what did they really contribute for this Ambazonian revolution? Which is all these two they talk, which they don't build them for ground for the Ambazonian people there. Which? Now, the for now, you say, I study these ADF people then. Okay. They get a defense chairman who I know him. They get a deputy defense chairman who I know him. That organization might be more structured. They did succeed because they be structured. They did succeed because they get men and women of character and integrity, where they swear with their blood, say Ambazonia must be liberated. And so that's why when they train their forces, those forces that they swear, they did take a liberation oath for Ambazonia. Don't blink. Every person for ADF, it did take an oath for the liberation of Ambazonia, for the freedom of Ambazonia. Their commitment, they commit their sweat and their blood. They commit their life for free Ambazonia. Not before govern Ambazonia, for free Ambazonia. You did take an oath. Not like just for tell people to go fight. You did give them a mandate. You give them a mission. You give them a purpose. You give them a philosophy. Then you give them the foundation of values. Why it be important. So now you don't make all this observation and then you come for the overall conclusion. Talk say if the ADF and the AGOF say not for this revolution for Chakara. So that's why you commit for tough. You see, the AGOF and ADF now only the most intelligent, the smartest Ambazonians people that want results, people that they think clearly, not them that they can't rally around AGOF and ADF. And people they like may think they be straight. Now then they cut the rap because when people they want to like the other day, I just tell now when I see what you the poster. A comrade 2 weeks ago, a comrade make a commitment for $100. 2 weeks after, he called me. He said, Comrade Asu, I made that commitment for that $100. I say, yes. I think I won't call you because I did read my notes and I won't call you. You take him. He say, my brother, now the $100 this. Now the commitment this for tough. Immediately, I take him. I take picture, show now. I post them on, I see him. Why? If as you take that $100, keep him. He go report him, right? He go talk, say, give us your $100. So now this lesson, because we for ADF and AGovC, every cent where you donate may be accounted for. For do the things they ask the money for. And that's why people need to understand. If some person give $1, you not account them. Maybe you know say that person they exist. And that person go report say I give $1. So people will be very careful. And that's why we create a transparent system for honor the person will give the $1 and the money will come in. So that it go directly to the finance department of AGovC and ADF. Transparency. Because we dey here now because of what people where they suffer for ground zero. So that's why every cent will they give. Okay. Some person for Germany call, we'll answer a call.
Power on. Bluetooth pairing. Bluetooth connected.
Okay. Person for Germany, we'll call you back. If you want talk, I'll give you space, may talk. Oops. All right, the person for Germany, if you call me back, we'll answer your call. By the time I want to pick up the call, we'll be already lost that call. All right. So, we'll call them back. We'll call that person for Germany back.
Hello.
Hello, comrade.
Yeah, comrade.
Yeah, if you call me for WhatsApp,
Hello.
because I just call you for a direct call. If you call me back for WhatsApp, please, or you just call me back so that we'll answer your call. So that we're live now, maybe you get something for talk.
Okay, this 0911. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, good.
All right. So, why you commit for tough? You commit for tough because you don't take the time for study the revolution, and you don't come for the conclusion. Talk say for Ambazonia for be free. I get for commit for something where it be the road. There is a vision, a leadership where it be so strong and grounded for the revolution. A leadership where you don't want anything. They don't care about governing Ambazonia. They care about freeing Ambazonia. And then giving the Ambazonia people the opportunity and the chance for them to constitute a government for their own choice. A leadership we don't help we build the most structured and organized defense force for ground. We talk say liberation must come. Now only, we talk say they say liberation first, governance second. Ambazonia they not fit govern themselves when they never liberate themselves. They not fit build a government where they never even win the liberation. You talk say a leadership with a priority. Now for defend the people, protect the people, we help with for build a structured defense force. And I trust that force because I trust the leadership will lead those forces. I trust Benedict Kwa. I trust the character of that man. I trust Sheikh Kavi. I trust this leadership. You trust General Ivo. You see the work we do, and he don't pass on the work now to General Efan. With all what General Efan don't go through. All the time then with the infiltrators, they send their proxy La République du Cameroon forces for ambush the general. Even from the time of the Namberes, from the time of the commandos, where they shoot General Efan for food. BT Sote seize their weapons. It still go back for the territory. Fight. Even after the Boo incident, where they shooting 9 times, then it disappear. It go back for the battlefield. You say, I feel trust that kind general. Now tough that. Tough, not been a TTOF, not been a just a fundraising. Now a campaign where it get a liberation foundation for implement the liberation strategy. So one tank on a plenty. One tank on a for a highway don't open. And for embrace the revolution. The way we go give the Ambazonian people them hope. The way we go give Ambazonian people them freedom. Now you don't make them who fit sustain the revolution on the ground. And you don't help we for achieve this goal. Without you, without your commitment for the last 6 weeks, who's all for day today? In the hands of noisemakers and spoilers, in the hands of spoilers and infiltrators. So I thank you for being so intelligent. I thank you for being so smart. I thank you for being so objective. I thank you for being person where you want the results. You did do things because you be person where you did value strategy, vision, and roadmap. I know the equation of success. You know, saying that people there, they plan fine, they organize fine, they strategize fine. Now those people, did they ever succeed for life? Not been people where today they can't tell you this, tomorrow they can't tell you that, the next day they can't tell you this one, the next day they can't tell you this one. And then after how many years? They leave you for the same place. Only talk. Big talk every day. Big talk every day. Big talk every day. I want honor on a plenty. I want honor on a commitment for the liberation. I want honor all on for believing in the vision, for believing in the leadership, for believing in the roadmap, for believing in the strategy. I want thank una for believing in the forces. Now when I believe for the forces, now I make una contribute. And I feel promise all una, just like the leader don't tell all way. You get forces where they will take down Cameroon. They don't do them before. They make all the DOs and the SDO, they disappear. Now the infiltrators and enablers, they bring them back. Now the loud talking mouth, they create chaos for ground before those colonial deals they come back. You know so? The ADF, if you don't drive 80% of all the colonial DOs and SDOs, if you don't drive them, General Ivo be drive all them. General Ivo make them the fear sote. All them they run. 80% of all them be don't run. The infiltrators, the agents provocateurs and the spoilers. They create chaos on ground, for create room, for create chaos on ground, and then they bring those people them back. Now, you don't give your defense forces them the capacity for go after these colonial DOs and SDOs, these colonial governors and they get the means now for go after the army camps, the B camps, the gendarme camps, the police stations, for go after those places and dismantle them. They get the means now. You don't give them that means. I go open the line for people they want call. I go open the line for people they be very excited about, which I talked two days ago. You know, I don't get calls from Australia, from Japan, from China. People they say, Chai, Lucas Asu. Now you don't bring me back for this revolution. That you talked 2 days ago about for thinking beyond thinking, for understand and learn and discover the patterns and tactics of spoilers. They toss it, their case study them. They said, Chai, this boy. They said that you don't help me make understand this revolution. They said, so mommy called me. It's my pikin. It's my pikin. If want to talk to me for some country talk, for some Ambazonia country talk, I tell you, mommy, I beg, talk for pidgin. I need to hear all the country talk them. I the only hear as Boki, as small bang and Ejagam. I say, mommy, talk for pidgin. Big mommy there for England. Mommy there for England with your pikin there. Mommy say, Chai, my pikin. He say, my girl pikin. He send me, say, mommy, listen. He say, I'm glad to tell you talking for pidgin because me, I feel listen. Mommy for England, he hear that story. Mommy say, he say, now you don't make me now feel go for bed, I sleep fine. Yesterday, some big sister for America, we not be never listen for that this thing. If you only see another fly, I put outside. Now so big sister write me long letter. Maybe I not go outside, go talk am. I just cool down. I send sister the link. I said, watch this thing after 2 hours, call me back. He called me back for video. He hold glass wine. He say, Asu, today, me I not be like me for drinking, but today you don't make me a drink. He say, I don't go buy, he say, I don't, after I listen for your show, I come out, I drive, I go buy bottle wine. I can't drink and for celebrate them because now my heart is in peace. Now impact that. So now the work is what they do. Now the work is you don't ask me more do. I go open the lines. I only get a few more minutes. I'll take a few calls. And then so today I want just to make I take the time for thank all now. Make we continue for educate what people them about the spoilers and the infiltrators. Make we help for move our revolution forward. For bring all the genuine forces, all the forces the way they did for ground zero, with their interest now for fight and liberate the people. Their interest, any group, any defense force for ground zero, where your interest, not being based on what you talked, based on your actions on the ground. If your commitment now for protect the Ambazonian people, your commitment now for fight for defend the Ambazonian people, your commitment now for fight for defend the freedom of the Ambazonian people, the Ambazonia Defense Forces, it go open a hand and their heart for work with you, for even give you some support, training, and leadership for make your group become more effective. We go like for talk for you, we go like for listen for you. Now make I warn all the scammers with a day for ground zero in the name of Amber Boys. You deal now with a different generation. May I give you now an example. A group, I know we'll call their name, I know we'll call play the day, but I'll just give an example because you know fine. But we'll talk just for educate what people them, so that any person we want call ASU for link ASU with ADF leadership. If you not come clean, because when I know say me I be person we think beyond thinking. So before you want to tell me something, I do already understand them. Even what you not tell me, I go understand them. Some soldier, some commander, a contact we for the month of February. He say he get a force and they go and collaborate with ADF. He send with pictures and he send with video. We say, okay, well, he get a force. It be a little bit impressive. And the people don't think so. If you work with them for their strategic location where they did it. So would we put them through the process of vetting? We would vet any person before we bring it in. Right? The ADF. That's why the ADF now, very structured organization. You go through a very strict vetting process. So we continue to get this conversation with this commander and the boys them off and on. Sometimes it go be for the territory, and then you 1 year they call you now, you don't be for ground zero, for ground one for 2 months and stuff like that. Another year from this commander for about 1 month. Yesterday can call me with a new number. So I be busy, I know pick him up. When I can't text the person, say, hey, now this, I miss your call. He say, oh, he change the name, he give me a different name. He say, I be commander this. Different from the name we don't give me before. I say, okay, I never ever hear about this commander. I say, no, you don't talk to me before. I tell you, say, my brother, me, I need to forget when I talk with some person. I never talk for you before. I never ever talk for the person we know where he commander this. I say, I never ever talk with this name. He said, no, you don't talk with me before. You be connecting me with that people for ADF. Will not be never finish that arrangement for collaboration. I said, but me, I don't know me any man where in name na commander this. I say, call me. You don't know what tells me call me. Why? I tell me call me because we will sing in the voice. If the voice, a person who don't talk for you. The moment he call me, he say, oh, Mr. Asu. I say, I know commander. The moment we just start talk, I just tell you, say, I know who you be. He say, what you mean, say, you know who I be. I tell you, say, I talk for you, we start for talk for February. In the last 1 month, me and you never talk. And you be there for, your group be there for process, for go through the vetting process, for see if your group really be real for ground, or when I be one of those fake Amber boys, or when I be one of those fake people that they instrumentalize them for grounds, from Maryland, where they feel say they be government for ground. And then they will try for can't use the ADF for get free materials for drain the ADF. Right? So the moment I talk with you, say, you tell me for February, you say your name not this, you be commander this from this group. How come today, 3 months later, you can't tell me say your name not this? Story change, oh. Story don't change. I tell you, say, now una this, we una the cause confusion for this revolution. Now una this kind people them, we una talk say una the fight for Ambazonia. Una the go for here, una go scam them, takes more money. Una go for that group, una go scam them, takes more money. Oh, we need seats. Oh, we need seats. We get this, and then they say una small money. Una cross, una go back for ground one. Una go chop and with small Nigerian get them. Or una go chop and with small Ambazonian get them. We na refugees. Because when I get small money, when I go like show boy them. When I go she don't, when I chop and all. When I chop and back, when I find way for cross back into the territory. And then when I call, we do for the territory, we do this and this. I tell you, say, GovC and ADF, na different level of reasoning. You know if you play this small game with we. You know if you play this small game. I tell you, say, go play that game with the Swiss cheese people them. Where they use una for political manipulation. No can play that game with people that were interest. Now for protect what people them. Defend what people them.
Power off.
Liberate what people them. Not play this game. I tell you, I know we be. Not play them. It's time for talk. It's time for be like person with the stammer. How they call them? Na stammerer. It don't become a stammerer. I tell you, not play this game. You need talk now. Asu, we need to talk with some mumu from Maryland. Where you want use you tell you say you be Amber boy. ADF not need Amber boys. We'll get enough fighters. Secondly, not tell now because people need to know this thing before when they call my phone. Before when they call the secretariat. Say when I want to talk about any collaboration or make a link with our ADF leadership. We'll get calls from people them. A lot of these boys where they don't be for ground one. If you don't be on retirement for ground one since 2017, and you call, say you want to come back for the territory, can't fight. See no man no go, ADF no go, you no go can't join ADF. Say may they help when I'm gonna create a new ADF group. No, you don't already be for exile. You don't learn corruption, you don't learn manipulation, you don't learn 419 for place where you did. La République du Cameroon, it did for all una camps. Their intelligence operative ready for all una camp. Where most of una they use now una for try for see who's groups a day, who's groups that they function. Made it carry all now. Now wait till they call and say the other one with the talk for Facebook now say made a bill Ambazonia this. Now the kind things and this they will go carry all the boys that they already instrumentalize them. Like the public will come out, they engineer them. Made they call ADF say they want join ADF just so that they feel infiltrate. We don't tell you now thinking beyond thinking. Any person will call me for you for be linked for the ADF. First of all, I go screen you for that process. So for a lot of when the things they say when I don't be on retirement and now when they try for use now, more know say we know all these things them. And they just talk this to me be public for all when I hear them. So that the next time when I want call, we're not there for game. We want to liberate homeland. We get already committed enough defense forces. So all now when I don't go stay for Nigeria. My advice for una, all those young boys when I think say when I don't fight, when I don't go on retirement for Nigeria since 2017, 2018, 2019, even if not this year, you don't be there for 3-4 months. When I stay for there, when I try for build when I life, when I try for Nigeria get a lot of opportunities, Nigeria be safe and stable, when I use an opportunity when I did it, when I make something out of this time where the revolution they go on. We'll get enough forces for ground for liberate homeland. We'll get enough. We don't need all these manipulated and infiltrated people them for can cause more chaos for ground zero and then leak out intelligence and cause more distraction. All the groups that move, if you work with them, now well-established groups that they operate now for the territory, they did now for ground, and every group they go through a strict vetting process. ADF get a strict process where they take all group where they want to collaborate with ADF, where they go through that process. I just thought I share this thing with you now because sometimes they be where, oh, I connect you with this fighter. No. We only talk now for groups and way they don't exist for ground zero, they operate for ground zero. Those groups if we contact with and we get a meaningful conversation for link them up. The secretariat will connect one back with the leadership of ADF and then they take the conversation for them. For we will be only the point of communication between you and the leadership of ADF. After they will take up. So I just make a share on some of these experiences them where would they get up every day because a lot they go on, a lot of these Swiss cheese them, they use a lot of these boys them, a lot of the public intelligence agency or office the public intelligence agents, they use a lot of these boys them just so that they feel infiltrate, just so that they feel get information, just so that they feel drain money from the revolution. All right. So when you hear all these people that they make noise, the first we want to ask them, all the noise makers for Facebook. Today, I don't play with now videos of ADF, how it be structured, how it be constituted. Make they go for their La Republique TV channel too. Make they show you the forces where they get out. Make they show you their forces. We will show you our forces. We need to hide them. We need to show you face for a general. We need to hide them. We need to hide what you do. We get a well-organized and constituted defense force. Now the only organized defense force for ground where it get a clear command and control structure. The only one. If they get any other one, make they show for the Ambazonian people then. So now the difference this between the governing council of Ambazonia, the Ambazonia Defense Forces, versus anything where they out there in the name say they fight for Ambazonia revolution. I will talk with pride. Because once the vision big and it be compelling, we need for defend them with integrity, with character. Because the future and the nation will build them. And nation way, not be that they need to do things for Chakara way. Now it will be in a well-structured state, a well-coordinated state, where things will be organized and they be done systematically. Where as we promise them, there will be zero corruption for Ambazonia. Because we create those systems now, where everything be accounted for. If now you supposed to go build some school, you go build the school according to how the one made that school build. You know, they don't tell you say go build school. The school supposed to be now 50 million. You know, go build school for 10 million because you want to take 40, you put it in your pocket. You go jail for life. And it will take 10 years. That project will be supervised by engineers for make sure say it meet the standard of construction. And it meet the standard for the kind of school they want billion for Ambazonia picking them. When I not think say Ambazonia go be like La Republique du Cameroon, eh? We go do things how they do for Ebola for most of this country, them especially for places and who did it. Things that go be done for the quality and class, for meet the quality of life for our people then. And based on the budget. Try for cheat. You go jail. Before the project one finish, and the inspector, they say you try for cheat. You go jail. Right? So, AGOVC and ADF, now the pillar we hold our revolution. You now don't give your defense forces the ability for sustain the revolution for ground. So take pride. Go for any forum. Defend them. And may they show you proof. May they not only make the noise. May they show you proof of their structures. Go out. Be proud for support the ADF. Be proud for be part of AGOVC. Go out. Defend them. With pride. Because you be evidence based. Not be a noise makers. With their only noise now for some TV screen and Facebook broadcast. May they show you evidence for ground. May they show you what they build them for the Ambazonia people for ground. May they show you one that the public military where their forces don't kill them. May they show you. May they make bombs. Bomb La Republique du Cameroon army camp. May they show you. May they go catch La Republique Dio. Now for they go know say they fight La Republique. Not be just because they create forces, may they be proxy forces for La Republique du Cameroon. So you where you support AGOVC and ADF, you know say you do now the greatest work for this revolution. Because now the force where they do the greatest work for fight La Republique du Cameroon for ground zero. With pride. Now your commitment that. Now your work that. Now you don't save this revolution. So take pride. Take pride. Encourage other people then. May they go for ttof.net. May they make their commitment. The more people they commit, the faster we dismantle La Republique du Cameroon. The more people they commit for tough. As you don't commit, help another person may commit for tough. That video, that mark out you want to make them the other day at the back owner. That out you want to make them about thinking beyond thinking. Well, I offer the 2 case study of Eric Tato and Agbobala. I encourage all una for download them into audios. And una send them for all una family members. Then. And I think this way all Ambazonia people the need for study them. All Ambazonia families the need for listen for that video. Una download them, una translate them, una post them for YouTube. Make it reach all man. Okay.
Power on. Bluetooth pairing.
Call they come from Belgium. Who answer call from Belgium?
Bluetooth connected.
Yo, comrade.
Yeah, comrade.
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon for you, my brother.
Now, comrade, we are very glad to have you in the fold of the AGOVC. Your input is beyond. In fact, we lack words to say thank you because your platform. Don't mind about the views, sir. The views is not something too important, but the message that goes out is what matters. Those people who have thousands of views, they are noise makers. You know, people like to listen to noise. That the information that is educational. People like to listen to noise. That's the information that is educational. So I create your indulgence to continue in this same light. Slowly and steadily, we will get to the destination. You understand?
Thank you very much, comrade. Thank you.
And I would have been happy if the SCBC could be relaying this information right to the ground.
It will.
It will create a lot of impact.
It will.
You know.
They will replay the
Yeah. So even if they can take it afterwards and make a slot and play it, not live, but after your show, they can take it and make a slot and play it for people for our ground zero people to listen to it. It will make a lot of sense, you know.
Thank you very
so,
much.
Comrade, yeah, the only thing we can say is that the egg of sea and the leadership, after all these years in this revolution, any Ambazonian who cannot see that the egg of sea and the ADF leadership are the vanguards of this revolution, then my brother, I tell you, they are lost. They are lost. But with your education, we know that some of them will come back to their senses. So we thank you and we pray that God should give you, no, our ancestors should give you the strength and the intelligence to continue in this same light to reach Boya. Thank you, PS.
Thank you so much, comrade. Thank you, Admin Sec. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, my colleague. Yeah. Now, my colleague the Admin Sec for the leader office. The lines will be open. I'll take a few calls. If you get, you get something for Adam, come. If you want to make a commitment, you want to make a contribution, now in that tough day, Cash App day. If you did for America, use Cash App. If you did, go for ttof.net, go make your commitment. Now the time this for all for keep moving forward, for keep building this momentum. La Republic go cry. La Republic go shake. We go make them. We go show them. It don't end. This generation, we go end them. We go end them. All right? We'll go end them. So I'll take a few more calls and now Saturday, I just woke up very early because I need to sleep plenty. I need to sleep for about 2-3 hours. I just woke up very early. I thought we can't get this conversation. At least make I can thank all Wuna for the good work we Wuna do. All right? All right. So I want to thank Una plenty. The leader talks, he don't send a message. He said, make I remind all Una. For last year, October, the message just come in. For last year, for October 1, your soldiers, they organized ground zero for always. For show the Ambazonian people them how we don't evolve as a people. They demonstrate strength. They demonstrate leadership. They demonstrate their ability for mobilize the communities. Okay, some person call. Hello?
Yes, hello?
Hello?
Yes, this is DM Winner.
I caught you, Cafe
DM Winner is the proudest, happiest man to talk to my brother, Asu. You know that show you did last week? That show is $1 million show, bro. That show last week, my brother, I've been watching it over and over and over, and I'm like, this guy is a genius, man. You are unbelievable. The way you break that thing down. I'm seeing the way, I'm sure La Republic is shrinking that video. The views are not going. It's like something is not right.
No, we know what about the views. People will share these videos. This video will go into WhatsApp. It will go into Facebook. Into different. Don't worry. Once the video is out, for us it's about quality. As long as we present the information,
yes,
it will infiltrate in different forums. Don't worry about it. All it is we've delivered it. It's out there.
My brother, I will become an activist through that video. In fact, you know what?
No.
I called on Bella's show and I tried to bring out what was going on to him, that he should not fall for that trick. That guy is tricking us. There's no way that he's come to for Amber. He is not for Amber. When I watch Tapang Ivor, he's saying as if they want him to come and join ADF. Come on, guys. You guys, let's just say green. Green is green and red is red.
Well,
that guy is bad. He's not for us. He's like anti us 100%.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the kind words. It's what we owe our people. But this is the quality of what AGOVC is. This is the quality of what ADF is, right? So it's what we owe our people. We owe our people quality information, educative and inspiring messages. We owe our people this type of investigative presentations, this type of empirical presentations, because once you elevate people's level of thinking, you elevate how they perform, you elevate their decision-making process, because when people have confusion, they don't know what to do. But when you give them clarity, then they know the kinds of quality and impactful decisions they can make. And that's what we're about as a people. So thank you for the kind words. It's a collective effort we are doing.
That was so great, bro. I sometimes when I go back 5 years and I look at the work that he used to do, I feel like this revolution has taken your work, your performance down. But after that show, I could not help but thank God that you came into this struggle, because I still read the information that you gave me 5 years back, and it's playing a valid role in my life every day. Today, like I'm talking to you. Bro, please, thank God for you. I don't know, I'm going to start activism, and I really hope that you can take my hand and show me what's right from wrong.
Wow, bro. Thank you very much. That's what the contribution is about. It's for our people. So I'm blessed that my work has also affected you professionally and in your personal life. And then the video we put out has also inspired you and given you clarity about where things are and where we are going. Thank you so much for the kind words, and thanks for your contributions.
Wow, bro, I'm great. I'm the one to be thanking you. Thank you so much for standing for your people. Please keep doing it.
Amen. Thank you, bro. Have a great day.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hello? Hello, comrade. Hello? All right. I think this person we call with somewhere from the North Africa. We'll get a call from North Africa. All right. All right, Ambazonians, the line to be open. We missed a call from the United States of America. Someone is calling from the US.
Yeah. Lord Jesus Christ bless you, brother Ashu. Good day.
Good day, sir.
Yes, I'm brother True Ransom of the Lord Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Asha.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yes, I want Asha.
Thank you.
When I know something and they always talk where it take very long for people for understanding. But as the other people that already talk and you yourself, you know, you don't take time for explain. And now as a different body where no be affiliated to any of the main groups and what they do for, to put that in quotes, total independence. We be the go for Congress for the acts which they happen where people they don't send documents upon document, manifestation upon manifestation for US Congress.
Yes.
If the different offices, if they tell you who signed the document, which they be blocked. So we were explained issues and whatsoever we La Republic don't do and plenty in them. It took us long time before leakages that come out from Congress. The show say na IG Sako them did they go back, go the writing them differently. They say support the Republic. And even their own members and come so their partners and we don't talk it in so long, so much and every time. And their partners them like the other woman when they come out the Basa woman where get NGO for Boyade with Sally. They come right for State Department. Sally come for State Department. He can't confirm. Say, Sako they already negotiate with them, with government for go for decentralization. So then they can't talk about Tibonage. Now me and the talk brother children of the Lord Jesus Christ. And then he talk na say beg. Now you get talk come for Tibonage. Maybe boo. We don't explain it, we don't talk come. If we maybe go there as a different body for Southern Cameroon advocacy for total independence, we will not be affiliated to any of UNA. We will not get this information. We bring her out. Ambazonia inside the country. Well, those things are true. Relevant information. When they come again, they see talk, we don't tell una all those things. We don't explain them. Those things are true. They are fighting against you people. They don't use IG Sako, don't use na IG in name, go in front. Then instead go negotiate now for decentralization. Una want to more explain on how. You don't take your time explain, you don't talk. Anyway, I will always tell una say, total independence get a spirit. Any man when they fight against total independence for Ambazonia, they fall. I mean, she don't answer for some hall for United States Institute of Peace or something to get a quang and be there all them. I'll be talking say, and we are supposed to say, I will see any. Say anything that they do against that independence must fail. Before all that information they be leaked. And then they hide my voice and they talk am. Salvi say talk about Tibonage, he give 3 names. That was last year, October. Una want me to explain for una Una protect yourselves. Even the people that don't coach with, they don't talk. You people will buy your guns, protect your children and their families and everything. Then we shall see from there.
All right, my brother. Ambazonians.
You should go ahead.
Ambazonians, una
go ahead.
Una die. Now brother this. Now brother this.
All the people, their hands. Now for total independence, put the guns for all the people they had AK-47. When they ask you, say, okay, many people they register them. They feel register under one IG Ayoktape or under A of C. So that if some man go use that gun or after the war, they figure for recollect the AK, they may not get proliferation. It's a Ambazonia.
Yes.
But may any man get the guns to protect himself and protect his belongings. So those people they don't use all man. They don't use them. And you see repeats. That NGO they call us Southwest Northwest Women with the tax force. You get that Basa woman. Esther Jomo or ma'am, we get reach out Cameroon. Now them the one who Sako them. Direct with Shanta via them. Direct. Forget about that Ngu Santos they are on them. That one a different level. Where they then bring an when a change they bring that one. But not the same group. Now they work now that other partner coach here. Salima Foti when a bawok Bamleke. Now he go talk for Tibonage. Then the information was leaked to us. He gave 3 names. Sako name was the first. Number 2, Dr. Tata. Would he lie for waiting? Would America? I don't know if they lie, may they sue me. Now for Congress, the people them talk am. Why man they lie? Why man they lie? Una defend una self. Now them the key una forces for total independence. By the way, Ellis Smith, we don't talk and see that time where Ellis Smith come forever, that 2000 and that time where they come to make that SCSC, the Ellis Smith don't talk, say the first they don't know join for go that Swiss. They go do them the two they do for Jonas Savimbi and Dos Santos. So now so they'll do them. And the Esther Omam, so he work at a white man, Maxena Rios, na white man, he dey grounds already talk PG de Boya. He said they talk for the other Sako group fighters. So may they attack all forces where they dey against total independence, where they dey for total independence, may they attack them. I repeat them, I put my voice, and then they hide them. Now true talk. More no lost focus. Buy the guns. La Republic use na guns for subjugate Southern Cameroon. And more listen. We don't knock those offices. We don't write letter them. They don't tell we directly. American present policy maybe recognize the independence of Southern Cameroon, be it in 1960, as some people they postulate say the independence become the very time where Nigeria began independence, be or in 1961. So what are you supposed to do? Use your guns to bargain your independence. It is your right. We go only bring them out there when the way they talk. We don't go hide them.
Okay. All right, brother.
Yes, so they talk. Put the guns.
Thank you very much. We really
no man no direruna. Continue, and Ayokta day for total independence. So you people should continue in that light.
Okay.
Arm the self, do it.
All right. Thank
Let
you.
my voice be well recorded now, brother. Children of the Lord just got the talk.
Okay.
Put the guns, defend the people against the genocide, against the theft of the territory.
All right, my brother.
Me say, Chris, this man be call me. Gus Santos be call me for go take my own money. The very 100 million way they give them. No my other money they make up and United and then they take part in that and a blood money. So when I don't mind all that they talk. Someone talk when I countries one put them. Gus Santos he call me, say can't take them. Come go take the money because Professor Ofi Chinje and Dr. Chuenko Constantin where they did Dr. Chuenko Constantin did this DC. He work for La République Embassy. Now be medical doctor, even for some that minister then for Yaoundé. Now them they show you that letter the way Sako to be right as for La République. Why the people for Congress they give you now just content for the letter the way they don't already go for decentralization. Even if you see some other letter where they first publish away Bohe be publish away they send up for Nado, that is Senator Nado for France now on a deputy. You see they be talk, say they don't go for anything less than they talk and very well. That was a true statement. When they talk to the people, they say they lie and I lie. They know for lie ratio. Those are the facts. People should continue. You are on the right track.
Thank you very much.
And if you wanna make young, if you wanna ever make mistake, una no say una seek up America can't talk. God go hello with the move and to talk say the one don't can talk now. So for now you go on the right track. Ayoktabe IG and AGOC are on the right track for total independence. Like the people they don't tell you who they know they and that's them around here.
Okay.
So now my voice that any man like to sue me, brother assurance of the Lord Jesus Christ. Or you meet me for Congress, you can't deny. That would do fight for that Congress.
freedom fight and he hide the face. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much.
Now for US Congress, now for do the fight when they come, may they come fight for the bars they be fighting for, they will fight them, move them. May they come. If they like, may they come. When man make mob, leave that people they make that mob for air. When the people make that mob for air, may they write memo, put their name right as Ambazonia. Maybe think they for Wakaka online. I don't talk. Maybe that mob. Go for Congress, write a memo, put that they say they support total independence if you get hurt. No go talk me the court people they are hand your own people they don't court me the court military people when they commit atrocity on your people their own land. For which side for one man go to self-defense for your own thing, somebody you kill you, abrogate federation where they sign up for two countries. It take gun them, it kill people, it burn them. Then you pretend. Leave them. Any man will do something for total independence, now then win. And total independence get a spirit. Any man go against must fall. If una even AGOC try go against the it must fall. Una year fine. So stand fine, una continue.
Okay, thank you, brother. Thank you so much. All right.
Yes, the Lord Jesus blesses una.
Bless all you too, bro.
Thank
you. Well, Ambazonians, now with this, we don't come online. When I don't hear what brother we don't come from United States. Now in that, when I don't come here, not be asked who can't talk amo. Now in that, person we don't follow what you did do. Now in that, will be attracted to truth. With the truth, the draw itself will be attracted to truth. Now people in that for America, they can't reveal for when I wait till it happen. He just call. And that he just call. He just follow number for screen. And that just call for talk now. Oh, all right, my fellow Ambazonians. Some person be calling from Germany. We'll call you back. Hello?
Yeah, hi. Comrade Lucas,
Yes?
I want to plot that brother away. They just come up for talk. And I know the work we do for Washington, D.C. But I want to add my voice to your voice because when you talk about enablers, like Sako and them, we forget a set of people where they not belong to the Sako group, but they also make sure they will not go ahead. And I'll call two names. These people, they use the Ambazonia revolution to strive in their businesses. As a matter of fact, they are building their businesses on the blood of Ambazonians. Every time we take a step forward, they will count another plot. Say the one, una do this now called Erikato number 1, Magbaeta number 2. The way these two boys, they don't turn our revolution around, taking 5 steps back, every time we make a step ahead. We have to start taking note of these people. That come and say Ambazonian revolution is a spirit. Anybody will stand on the way of Ambazonian revolution, will stand and they encourage the killing of our soldiers of ground zero, will use the Ambazonian struggle to build their businesses. And I'll say that has nothing to do with the Ambazonian revolution. Eric is using it to build his business. And if Ambazonians do not wake up, open their eyes, act, go for dark, find place where Eric started to talk about Ambazonian revolution. We get to be very careful. And we get to be very, very alert. Then will be only the one way you know. Then you feel you sleep for one bed with you and you don't listen to devil. But you get to open your eyes to understand, say, devil na devil. Whether you sleep for one bed with you or even for neighbor or house, na devil. So any pastor will not build his business on the blood of Ambazonians. Lie, it don't happen. They'll come after you. Ambazonia is a spirit.
Thank you very much.
I want to talk. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Well, and that una the year Ambazonia sister. Now that una the year sister voice. Una the year sister voice. Una the year sister voice.
Welcome to BT Answer 1571.
Hello?
Hello, Mr. Asiluke.
This is Asulukas, yes?
Yes, I want to participate in the show. I'm calling from the United Kingdom.
Your volume is a little bit low. Either you are too close to the phone, or you can maybe your mouth is too close to the phone, so we can't hear you clearly.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Not that clear though. Do you have an earpiece you can use?
Just tell me 1 second.
All right.
Hello? Is that any better now?
No, it's not.
Okay. What I'll do is I will probably give you a call after your show.
All right.
I've got some vital information to share with you.
All right.
And
I look forward
this
to
information is coming from the House of Commons
in the UK, whereby I met the head of the Foreign Affairs Select Committee, and I want to collaborate this information with what Brother Choransom, I think that's his name.
Yeah, Bracho, yes.
Who rang before your last caller.
Yeah.
He gave some very important information, and I need to emphasize on that information because I had a meeting with the Foreign Affairs Select Committee in House of Commons in the UK, and that information that they gave me was indicting some of the leaders of this revolution, saying exactly that they have signed letters, they've had meetings in the background in which they didn't stipulate 100% that they stand for independence of Southern Cameroon.
Okay, bro. This is vital information that would have been very good for the Ambazonian people, but we can't hear you clearly.
Okay. Well, I'll ring you back after the show. I can give you the information later.
All right.
And then you can check your facts, and then you come back whatever you like, and then you can put that information to the public.
All right. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thanks so much. Una the year. Now another brother that it call from the UK say if he get a meeting with the UK Committee for Foreign Affairs, and they get the same information. Say some Ambazonian leaders, they the right say then they stand up for one Cameroon, and he go give you all those documents. Una the year. One they call from America, they tell when I say they say Sako they don't go sign with the US State Department. Say they stand up for one Cameroon decentralization. They tell una. Now another brother that he talks say the UK Foreign Affairs Committee, he get document where he go there, they tell it, and he go submit those documents. So, anyways, things that they be revealed. Make we call this comrade who miss a call. We don't open the truth. Since 2 days ago we talk. Truth they don't come out outside. Yes, comrade. Here, bro.
Hi, good afternoon, and good afternoon to hello to all your listeners. I just wanted to add to what the lady before the last gentleman said about Eric Tato. I think one thing that everybody must know is that a news seller cannot be a news maker. So for somebody like Eric Tato trying to sell news and things like that to be involved in military affairs of Ambazonia is just a no-no. We've already seen, as you said in your brilliant show the other day, how he will announce a kidnapping of, he will arrange a kidnapping of students in Quen and then be the one to announce it. It is not possible for somebody to be a news seller and then to be a news creator, because armies of armed forces create news. He can do fundraisers for charity or for refugees or things like that. Newspapers do that all the time, but they don't. You can't be in that position where you can make news when you are also a news seller. So this is something that we've had this thing that you stay in your lane and I stay in our lane, and that it hasn't served us well. So Ambazonians must be very watchful and make sure that Eric Tato's dark has nothing to do with our forces on the ground. He just takes his hands off that as much as possible. That is what I wanted to add to what the lady said.
All right. Thank you so much, Comrade Julius. Thank you very much, and have yourself a great weekend, sir. Thanks for your contribution. Brilliant.
Thank you. Same to you. Bye.
All right. People that they call, that they share ideas. All right. We'll miss a call from another comrade in England.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello, Comrade Asu.
Yes, Mama.
Good afternoon. I had the call from the UK. Anyway, now you call me.
Comrade Riser, I know.
No, not bad, not bad. So thank God. I want just call for contribute and for just chipping something. I just want to thank you for the work where you don't put her in. I remember seeing from the strategy leadership platform,
Yes.
we will start with the analysis and stuff like that. And I think it will be a very, very educating show. We learn a lot. And I just want to thank you for all your sacrifices and everything where you don't do. And today when you talk again, I want to say thank you for taking the opportunity or maybe the position as PS, serving your country, because even though ADF, they call you say PS, you know, they serve not only them, they serve not the entire Ambazonia people. And I want to thank you for that. And I want them to say, may you know, say you're serving the Ambazonia people.
Thank you very
because
much.
the update way don't can jam today be very motivating. I think now some of the things in that way ADF be lacking. Say, you know, people put in the effort, they don't know which way it go on at the back. So when you come and you can't tell them, say, you know what, the soldiers, them on the ground, they will be happy because now there is a little bit of sustainability. We never reach there yet, but at least there is some level of it. So we best say, may all man try for commit some more. And I want to thank all the team, them, all the boys on the ground, the women on the ground, wa mommy, them, wa papa, them, all the general. And I just want to say, may you keep on the good work. And I want to thank everybody where they do it best for encourage people then for commit, say more will not relent because the boys on the ground are not relenting.
Thank you so much, Comrade
Thank
Riley.
you.
Wow, very encouraging. See, very inspiring Ambazonia woman. When I see her, thank you very much. All right. All right. So I'll take two more calls. Just two more calls. You see what? Your keenness never gets. Don't make me laugh for this show, fam. All right, I'll take two more calls. My people. Then. All right. I'll take two more calls. All right. So the line to be open. The number that on top here. WhatsApp number 905 plus WhatsApp number +1 905 782 0911. If you call, make your contribution. I'm all now. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah, during my previous intervention, I forgot. You know, I was shocked because I was talking with the CIT one day before the 1st of October celebration. So I asked him, boss, sir, how is it going to look like on the 1st of October? And he told me the army is going to march on that day. Wonderful. I said, in my heart, I said, how is it possible, Bata? You understand? Because I was afraid that the army will march and that we will full mem on those guys, boys.
Oh, sorry.
Hello?
Hello, comrade.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes, Comrade Achu.
Yes, comrade.
Yeah, I just want to thank you for the good work we did do. I just get a little contribution. This Eric Tato guy, so he don't just show saying a boy like power. Because if he preach today, they talk about bringing a united force. Nothing that we tap on Ivor, we don't already talk about contender force. Why you know just support that initiative? Anyone can create their own. That money where they raise and so you hear you don't talk say Ayabacho Lucas get for Moscow meet up. That money where they raise and so they will either use that money for cause confusion for ground zero, to create an army, or start buy other army that is safe to support the door. So we have to be very careful. Stop it by all means. Yeah, and I just think I want to talk. Thank you.
Thank you very much, comrade. Sorry, comrade Ketcher. This call coming, it just can't knock your disconnect your own call. All right. So sorry, comrade. All right, one more call, and then I'll just get one more call. I'll take one more call, and then that's it for today. Just one more call. WhatsApp number there for up here. +1 905 782 0911. While people that they call, now go for ttof.net. Go make your commitment. WhatsApp there, cash up there for your front. When you're there for America, now just cash up. All right. Make support and sustain the revolution for down. Give ourselves the victory we need them, and the diplomatic capital we need them for change the game. And I don't hear the revelation the way that they come up from the UK and from the US. All right. So now confusion not there again for any person in mind as to who side the revolution get for B. What will be the only structure, organization, and institution will remain for this revolution. All right. For all the people that want the freedom of Ambazonia, now we hold them. The AGOVC, the ADF, with the relationship and strategic collaboration with Siseko Ayoktabe, the IGK, to make sure we say we work as one block for total unconditional independence. Now our defense forces for ground. Now then go give we the ability for secure any meaningful, credible negotiations. We know so. So the more all we commit, the more we sustain our revolution, we move ourselves forward, we give ourselves the capacity for dismantle La République du Cameroon occupation. One more call, and that's it. I get 2 more minutes for before here. All right. So, wait till I talk. Okay, some person they call from Belgium. Yo, good afternoon, comrade.
Yes, I want to thank you, big brother, for all this inspiration we give Ambazonia. I sure these same things where you do this detailed analysis. Same thing where you do now, so nothing where you don't do 3 years ago, 4 years ago, but it don't take some people a very long while before the one can reach for the point to even understand actually the facts the way that they present out to them. They talk say this over the lie they travel 10 times around the earth before true one travel 1 time. People they way they don't start listening, they don't listen for 3 years, can reach today. But it be like say they get a brain cramp on a way to we never yet really know. But I want just thank you, say this will make you continue the inspire Ambazonians there. We understand say this so then they enter the Republic system for a long time for way people that don't get different characteristics them where they don't take up from the oppressor. So it will take a long time to root out all those traits. Just keep on doing this great work, brother.
Thanks, bro. Thank you.
Thank you very, very.
Thank you. Hello, California. Hello.
For this.
Good afternoon.
Have you contribute?
If you contribute, comrade.
My contribution be someone I watch out with my beloved brother. I call it brother Eric Tato. That is, you remember sometime the way we call you, I talk to you about this guy. Say, I don't understand why it is, because I don't understand why it is do it the way they do. I been following a program yesterday, and one of the subjects for ABB say the ADF and the AGOVC are not a national army. And you say it be like they try for talk say he want from the army where he want from the national army. And my question be, they now say, he go want from this national army now with which army or with which people?
My brother.
The last time,
my brother. Man, no cut you short. Look, make he go for man. Now we don't stop him. Make he go for man. Since 2008,
yeah,
since 2018,
it's not a content. It's not a contention whether somebody has an army or not, or whether somebody forms a national, because the word ADF stands for Ambazonia Defense Force. Okay, even if it was created by one person, I'm saying this because Ambazonians are listening to this. Even if there are 3 Ambazonians that they listen to this program and show right now, they feel share. Because whether it's an organization to organize a national army, it must start with somebody. And if for now we already get a foundation where it don't be laid, by the A.C, where they get an arm wing called Ambazonian Defense Force, why we all not build on that foundation and get a solid army? If you have a good idea about my brother, I don't want to cut you short. We share it together.
My brother, I don't want to cut you short. Look, make Ambazonia they stop for expect a fish may go climb tree. I don't already give an analysis 2 days ago. Eric Tato na person way they give it scripts for manufacture confusion. Make Ambazonia not ever do anything will be straight. When I listen fine. Eric Tato, it follow na a script where they give it every day for cause confusion. As I don't talk today, they plan Jama. When that Jama won't start germinate, they go can't also make we move on. Make we plan na granite. When granite won't start germinate, they will can't also make we move on so that we no go ever get a harvest. Now the goal of Eric Tato that. Eric Tato, which they call and say social chaos. A goal now for create social chaos so that there is no consistency. None of enough video people who are head together. So my brother, more than over crack on a head. Not expect a fish make it climb a tree.
It's not been a matter of crackhead, bro. You know, for build a good house, you need walls, you need stones, you need cement, you need all these components to bring them together, and then it will be able to constitute a wall where it will be solid and stand.
Yes.
And so when we look, say there is a crack somewhere. When we see that there is a crack somewhere, that crack needs to be mended before it creates a chaos. When we were saying, leave Sako this way, leave this one this way, people don't understand that say all that things the government or whatever have been infiltrated. Because if you look at the platform of our brother Eric, he could be listening right now. I might repeat my name, I'm Pastor Asobo. And I would certainly say, if he be really honest to himself, very honest as an Ambazonian, somebody who feels for the people who are dying, somebody who feels for the brother Sisiko, who is somebody I really, really love so much, who feels for Sisiko that he uses as an umbrella to cover himself with, let him put his hands down, use the word, I want to apply this term, humble himself.
Okay, my brother, I beg you.
Of the people,
I go still.
If he is a true, if he is
I go still beg you.
He knows, because as I'm saying, I say he should be listening.
I want still beg you, my brother. I want still beg you. Not ask a fish me go climb tree. I beg una Ambazonians. When I stop for ask fish me go climb tree.
Wait, because even a blind man can see that this guy is.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
You've been trying to call. You've called many times, and we want to call. So we have the opportunity for you to pick up your call now. How are you doing?
Oh, good. Thanks, bro. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
You're most welcome.
Can I talk now?
Yeah, you have. Yeah, our people are listening. They want to listen to your contribution.
Oh yeah, thank you so very much.
Comrade, thank you so very much. I just want to add a little word to all what you've been saying about this Eric Taylor guy. Honestly, I've listened to this guy very keenly. I follow him not because he's a very wonderful person. I follow him because I want to extract exactly what he does that is very bad for this revolution, or this war of independence. That's how I prefer to call it. You see, I don't always consider this guy as very evil person. From the times ago, he'll always be evil. Today, he be evil, and tomorrow, he will remain evil. It is go unknowingly or unknowingly. The one thing I want Ambazonia to understand first now this guy, he be interested in one main thing, views. Right? He needs views. He needs to build a media empire. That is why all over the time when they do on the program, the first thing we want are views. You usually ask people maybe they share as much as they want. You usually talk about the capacity as a communicator. But Ambazonia no one yet understands that capacity of a communicator they talk about, the capacity of what? A manipulator. Where is proper with this idea of a national army? To be very honest with you, I no one ever hear where ADF talks is a national army. What I know is that ADF has always made an attempt to construct an army that is representative of Ambazonia. The ADF, until now, they call for collaboration. And collaboration does not, just that fact alone, it may we understand the ADF no one consider itself as a national army per se. And if at all we don't ever talk about the ADF as a national army, we're always talking about from the perspective, say, the ADF, they crisscross boundaries as compared to the LGA county by county forces, where they be limited within a very small enclave. And they don't want any person to come in, join them to do any fight. So those ones are considered as local tribal army. Now, if the area gets a national aspiration, it don't mean the area the toxic, it be a national army. By the way, why not begin? Why not begin by accusing other forces that don't claim to be a national army? Why not say RK don't say the national army? Why not say Bell don't say the national army? Why did just pop up from nowhere with this? With this devilish attitude. Say the ADF now this, okay, now if you want to construct a national army, how do you go about it? You get all this county by LGA forces dotted all over the place. Why you advise them, may they join? Just like the ADF done the talk all along, from contender to collaboration to whatever. So why say, okay, please forces, join your ranks with the ADF as you don't do one. By the way, other forces do it, they work in collaboration with the ADF. The very simple thing to do now to rather ask other forces, speak with them to join the ranks and collaborate. By collaboration, ADF is not saying that she wants to swallow the other forces. Like other axes that come up like advocates and the other during the contender project to claim that the ADF wants to swallow people. But these very ranks of people that they come today talk say they want a national army.
My brother, may go look. My brother, I like make thinking be small for make us simplify what thinking. Wait till they don't build them from ground zero from day one. May they prove them to the Ambazonian people before they prove their trustworthiness for what they try for proposal. Look, now talk for distract the Ambazonian people from the real work we will need for doing. As I don't talk today, they want plan Jama. 3 weeks after they can't move them, they go plant corn. And then 3 weeks after they go move the corn, they can plant this. So that at the end of the day, at the end of the day, there is no harvest.
Exactly.
All right. At the end of the day, there is no harvest.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, there's no. So that what people go continuously be in an experimental phase. Look, we not trust them at our own risk. My brother, thank you very much. We'll take this call from ground zero.
One more thing, just one.
Sorry, we'll be careful for take this call from ground zero. All right, and we don't lose the culture from ground zero. Oh, sorry. Hello? 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 Hello, Ground Zero. Yes, Ground Zero.
Good afternoon, sir. Yeah, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, comrade.
I want to just thank you for the great work you are doing. I have a little contribution to make.
Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, I want to talk on what Mr. Eric Tato said today. I follow him keenly today, and I believe his idea was good. No matter how bad he is, but his idea was good. So they should take his idea and keep him aside.
Which idea? Which idea?
He was talking of creating a national army.
Okay, stay there with me. Just wait. Let's listen.
Everybody should come together.
Just wait.
And have a one general.
Just wait, my brother. Hey, look, comrade, you've said something. Yeah. Just let's have a conversation, right?
Yeah.
Look at Eric Tato's history in the Ambazonia Revolution. First, you have to look at the person's history. Okay? Look at the person's history. Look at their intentions.
Yeah.
Look at their actions.
Yeah.
In terms of what they have done in the past, what they have created in the past, what they have been able to do in the past, before you make a judgment today. That's my
just listen to my own way of seeing it. My own way of seeing it.
Okay.
He mentioned about 3 things concerning
let me ask you something. Let me ask you, who's Eric Tato?
A magical.
Just wait. Who is Eric Tato in the Ambazonia Revolution? You tell me, who is Eric Tato?
As they call him, I know he is one of the activists.
I am asking you, who is Eric Tato? Who is Eric Tato? Has Eric Tato?
I follow them closely.
No, I want to ask you something, because this is where we have to reason. Has Eric Tato, in his writing, his National Telegraph, has he ever used the name Ambazonia? Why does he call you people from the Northwest and Southwest? Why is in National Telegraph, when he writes, why does he call you people from the Northwest and Southwest? Why?
Okay, you don't. Okay, take it from me now. Hello?
Good afternoon, comrade.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes, is this Comrade Asu?
This is Asu.
Yes, this is Junior Rene, calling live from Dubai.
We salute you, big man.
Brother, I've been watching you live, and I think that I participate to your program.
If you get 1 minute for talk with you, one talk.
Yes, I just watched Eric today. He decided to talk to me the form in National Army. Like, I have told all pointing back for that guy, you know. Eric is very guy where he no get started. He just need to abuse it. And
okay, so my brother, my brother, what will be a contribution we want make? Because I not make my show today for can't talk about Eric Tato Army. I make my show for can inspire Ambazonia. So if your contribution about what Eric Tato do, go call Eric Tato talk for a show for year now about how we feel empower ourselves. I know this show not been about Eric Tato. I don't really make Eric Tato analysis 2 days ago. I don't close that chapter.
Okay, that's great, man. That's great. Thank you very much.
Thank you. When I see the distraction, when I be the one when I say, now always for can't distract now, so that when I go always move, so that Ambazonia they go move their focus from the liberation into something new. and then when they don't use una don't change, una don't move una focus from the liberation into something new, they move una into something else. They consistently move una for something else. But distract una from the one we're supposed to do. So anyway, we will take this call from Australia. My last call at this. I get really get for run out of here.
Hello.
Good afternoon, comrade. Or now good evening for una for Australia. I think it's maybe a night for una for Australia right now.
Okay, now night now 1:52.
150. Check these people then. Una do already reach for Sunday. I salute them. Happy Sunday, Australia.
Yeah, with this. Thank you. Well, I just get one thing for talk him, or I say ask him. I don't want to go for English. Better make I just talk him. The thing I say, me I don't know why we not fit come for Form 1. I don't know why.
First of all, I ask you the question. Now, would them not fit come together for Form 1? Would them be specific? Would them not fit come?
Ambazonians.
What do you mean? Which Ambazonians?
All Ambazonia will not get division. We're not supposed to get division. Ambazonia.
Okay.
We're supposed to come together. Will be one, because that is not get me wrong. Oh.
No, we need to get you wrong, no, because you propose something, no. Move give you the work, no. Move give you that project. Go bring all Ambazonia. We think so if you bring them together, no. Because we need. No, we need some person for do them, no. You take that project, okay? Go take that project, come up with that project, develop that project, create that project, and then do that magic for Ambazonia and then bring them back away. More not just catch it for you, talk say bring Ambazonia and then together. Go do them and then come talk say so that you can show Ambazonia how you want to do them. Yes.
But Lucas.
Yeah.
My point what I want to talk and say, my contribution for the show and I say, hello?
Would he hear you?
Okay, my contribution for the show and I say, anybody that talks Eric Tato this, Eric Tato that. Well, we know the ADF don't the fight from the on.
My brother, wait till be a contribution, because right now in the ramble, wait till be a contribution one maker for this show. How you want inspire Ambazonian people? Wait till be a contribution. My show today not about Eric Tato. I don't give an analysis for Eric Tato. I don't close that chapter.
Okay. You.
Hello.
Now many parts they form a man. So ADF stand as we not say ADF a strong force. Make we not begin go this one not fight this one fight this one.
I want to ask you something. Wait, my brother beg. Now which day ADF don't ever talk say make another force not fight for ground zero? Now when? I want to ask you because Ambazonia did the watch. Now when any person for ADF, it don't ever I want to make you quote them today so that make Ambazonia the year. Now when any person for ADF, whether na Dr. Cho, the political leadership of AFGO, the leader, or na Benedict Kwa, or na the deputy, where they don't come out, they can't talk say make this group not exist for ground zero. Now when? Name them for Ambazonia. Because now they take in this when they go outside there, when I go do misrepresentation. Instead, now the other groups them, they talk say make ADF not exist. So maybe you not come for year, you can't try for talk say they say make Ambazonia they come together. When ADF they try for bring Ambazonia them together, all the other groups that they try for divide Ambazonia them. So I want to make you go get that conversation with those people, not before this platform.
Yes, I look at.
Good afternoon.
Hello, comrade. Lucas Hassel.
Hello.
I was the one who called from the UK earlier. I'm still listening to your show.
Now we can hear you. So the information you wanted to tell Ambazonians, we can hear you better now. Maybe you should tell us.
Okay. Yeah. What I wanted to say to you is, I think all these calls about Ambazonia army and so on and so forth, I should rather explain is just a delay tactic It's just a way that the detractors of this revolution, they want us to get us confused, because we had projects like the National AK. All the callers calling, they should ask themselves, where is the National AK? Was it not meant to be a national project for all Ambazonian fighters or restoration fighters? Where is it today? Where is the DAC, which was the community project? Was it not meant to be one Ambazonia? Okay, going back to my earlier call, which I said, I'm still insisting on this. I had a meeting with the UK Foreign Affairs Select Committee in the UK House of Commons, which is our parliament here in the UK.
Yeah.
And in that meeting, I have the latest, which I'm quite happy at this moment in time to share with AGOFC.
Thank you very much.
And in that meeting, I was told, and I have a letter which came addressed to myself, telling us exactly what's going on. And I think when Dr. Cho Ayaba and Comrade Yerima were in Manchester, when they came together in Manchester, I met people from both the IGK and the AGOFC.
Okay.
And I hinted some people around, that's what's happening. And I think it's critical time that we have to understand that we have people in this revolution who are 100% fighting against total independence for Ambazonia. That is a fact. And we can talk all about collaboration, we can talk all about unity, unless you identify that these are the people who are against us. Because when I was sitting in these meetings, we were three of us that went and we had that meeting. And you are proposing, or you're making a position on behalf of the Ambazonian people for absolute independence. And then the answers you are having is that people who call themselves leaders have made different representation. I must tell every Ambazonian to know that everything that we hear in public is not what's happening in the background, because we know who these enablers are.
My brother, please, since you're speaking to Ambazonians, it's okay to call their names, so because you will still send us those documents and we are going to publish them. So please, who are those people that have gone to the UK House of Commons and have submitted that they now stand for decentralization for Cameroon? Who are those people? Name them out.
A few months ago, there was a letter that was signed by Bo Herbert, and it was allegedly to be coming from a group of people that went to Switzerland. That letter, there was nothing as an error in that letter. That letter was what was sent over to them. Because the exact information we're having, we know exactly who they are. They are the guys, Sako Ekome. I'm not here to call names. Sako Ekome, or what's it called? It's definitely one of them. Bo Herbert was and Akwanga were not in this. I can't categorize them as falling in that category. But their perception of this struggle absolutely changed the day they went to Switzerland. They themselves knows what is cooking up. And I think what is going on in Switzerland, I will be able to take AGOF, see exactly what's happening. So every Ambazonian has a duty to understand what is going on, so that everybody knows exactly that we have boys on the ground fighting for the liberation of Ambazonia.
That's right.
But at the same time, we have people left and right, conspirators. Going back to Brother Choran who spoke earlier, I remember I had a one-to-one conversation with Sanctus Nicholas, and he absolutely told me that I will not stand here to see people eating money from my trip to Boya. They are being paid by the La Republic. They are not doing anything. Ambazonians are not holding them accountable. And then you sit here, I will sit here, and I need to eat as well. That is what he told me. I'm on record, I'm on live, and I'm saying this. If Dr. Ngo Santos disputes this, he should be able to come up and say exactly why he's doing all what he's doing at the moment. So, as I said earlier, Mr. Lucas Sassou, I will get back to you, and I'll provide those letters, and I'll give you further information, which I think might not be so useful to the public to know now, but I think that it's out of respect of AGOC, out of respect for Ambazonians, that they should know some of these things. I'll I think I'm not in the social media, but I think if I put information to you, I trust in the leadership of AGOC to look into this information and decide what they can put out in public. Thank you.
All right, sir. Thank you very much. I'll be contacting you shortly. Thank you very much. We appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Have a great day. Ambazonians, una the year. We come for here for our show. Una the year all with the attract truth. Will be people them for honesty and integrity and character and forward thinking. Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Hello.
Do you get me?
We're getting you clearly.
Okay. I think I just want to say you're doing a good job. I think you've been teaching people a lot of things, which I see to be very important at this stage. I think the noise that you see in the social media very much, I will suggest that it's very much some of the things you said before, that people are trying to have power, but they don't want to take responsibility, you know?
Yeah.
Because if you see the idea, they talk about a national army or whatever. One thing that we should ask them that, okay, you go identify the groups first, because that's the responsibility they're running from. They want to take something that's been established already and try to exercise some influence over it. The first thing for them will be go create a group first. Let's see the group. Then from there we can work together. That would be a good thing. But if you give them that responsibility, they won't do that. So I think you're really educating our people a lot. So keep up with that. That's just what I want to say.
Thank you very much. Very constructive guy. Wow. Yeah. All right. Yeah. That's social chaos. They're the engineer na social chaos, my people them. For prevent Ambazonia from be focused. All right. So now understand na game. Now la Republic game for keep Ambazonia and them all moving left and right, up and down without a specific or without focus, without any destination, without any direction, so that there will be that people that they not get a sense of direction and purposeless, so that they continue for be under La Republic occupation. But now a smart generation, now a wise generation, and will be forward-thinking people. So we understand this game. We understand how they engineer and create social chaos. All right. They don't already put a lot of chaos on this revolution. Now we destabilize the revolution. Now they want re-engineer chaos for the revolution. All right. This person for Germany belongs to Africa compound many times. Hello.
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 Good evening to you. I think it's evening over there in Germany right now.
Yes, good evening. Am I talking to Mr. Atsu Lucas?
Yeah, you're talking to Atsu Lucas. I'm actually live right now, so there are about 300. There are about 300 Ambazonians listening to you, and they would like to listen to your positive and constructive contribution.
Yes, that's true. That's what I'm calling. Actually, the issue is I'm talking as an observer. Observed this revolution for a while, and I've noticed that most of our people are not really versed with what's going on. You see, they still have the mentality of this. Let me say the one-party system, which was really in Cameroon for a very long time. So now that we are in a revolution, they are still dreaming, thinking, oh, it's still a party system or this funny type of a democracy that is existing in La Republique. But they don't know that we are in a revolution, in a war of independence. And so that's why they are mixing up things, you see. So the only thing I could say is that you should continue with educating the people on the loopholes and all the dangers of to our revolution for all those who are listening to all those type of topics, you see, which are so confusing. You see. The other day also I tried to talk about this issue of an army, saying that this is not the right time for that because there are groups that have been infiltrated and they are causing chaos on the ground. And so the guy who created like the county by county should go now and bring those groups under one canopy so that they could be identified, so that cooperation can take place. And I was just dropped off
saying that
you know that the moment you start to have those kind of conversation with them, you know that since their intentions are not clear, they are not good, you know, they immediately will escape from the conversation. So
yeah, so that's the point. So I'm saying that the leadership should be very careful. They should vet anybody who wants to come in, talk collaboration and all whatnot. And we know that we have a very big enemy, and the enemy is not only La République. The colonizer, who is France, is still there. And we don't have supporters. You see, Nigeria is blocking us on the other side. Nobody in the international community, like the African Union, for example, we've not seen any country talking on our behalf. So you see, we are on our own. So we have to be very careful.
That's right.
And the only thing that can help us is helping ourselves. And we help ourselves by actually defending ourselves against all the brutality coming from the other side. So I think that's the best thing that we could really concentrate on for now. And then the education, because education of our masses on the ground is very important. Yes. Well, you see, I just stumbled on one La République musician who came up and she had 50,000 views. And some other politicians came up, they had 15,000 views. And we saw even some Ambazonian guys come up with their talk shows with 1,000, 2,000 views, and they are so much interested in views, you see, rather than educating the people on topics that matter, like is the COVID-19, which is now killing people, and all the problems and our war of independence. So, you see, we have to bring our people back to the level where they know that, well, issues that really matter, that impact society, that impact the revolution, that impact the future of that territory should be on the table right now, and that we are not clowning, actually. So,
I agree.
This Amazonia, which we are talking to be, is not for myself, it's not for yourself, because we are all attaining a certain age where we might not even see the Ambazonia, but it's for our great-grandchildren, our children, our grandchildren, our great-grandchildren. So we need to build that basis for that.
Thank you, comrade.
So
Thank
the
you so much.
education you are doing is very powerful, and you shouldn't give up, and you shouldn't listen to the detractors.
Thank you very much, comrade. Thank you for your encouragement and your kind words and your inputs and your contribution. Thank you very much. Have yourself a great weekend.
Same to you. You're welcome, and same to you. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, my fellow Ambazonians, we'll go end up with Woman of God. Woman of God, you don't try for call we many times. You will be our last best caller for today. So that we'll take him. Wow, 12 o'clock. Whew.
Hello.
Finally, Woman of God, we'll get you live.
Yeah, PS. I'll be very sorry that the call in between.
It's okay,
but, I thank God for the other callers that they call, they clarify. See, if there have ever been any time that I have admired you, it's now. If there's ever been any time that I have admired Agos, it's now. Because we are picking on these things quickly. You see, what these guys do is, every year they introduce a new agenda, derail the Ambazonian people, come the following year, cry crocodile tears, I'm sorry, I am this, and then they start another one again. They are on a program. There are programs in the revolution to continually derail and undermine the purpose of our quest for independence. But there is something that these guys have to understand. They are meddling with blood. They are meddling with people that have been burnt in smoke. And I have unapologetically saying that everyone with that evil agenda, the smoke of the burning of our people will create a black shadow over their heads that will never depart until their life becomes miserable. It will create a dark hollow over any nation that conspires to see that we remain under public services. The world has to come on their knees because they have betrayed Ambazonia. They have betrayed us. They made a covenant never to allow genocide to happen again in the world. But they have looked away. They are looking away for economic interest. The Eric Tatos and the Mark Baratas, they are posturing themselves. The Sako Ecomes, they are posturing themselves and looking for what to benefit from the revolution. I have no fear. I'm just trying to recover a little bit postpartum. I am
Amenda again. Go and kidnap children from school and negotiate with La Republique and send them back. Has he ever given an account of what he did? Can he tell us his agenda as to why he was cutting people's hands? Can he tell us all these things that he's doing, why he was doing them, and for who he was doing them? His posturing will not last. If I be a servant of God, all these people who have gone back, whether it's a Nicolas Santos buying houses down Beach, Virginia, they will all pay for it. It won't be long. It won't take long. This time it is not taking too long. It's not like our generation will pass. It will happen right here. So if they ever thought that they were men born of a woman and human beings, they should retrace their steps back and quit the revolution and be quiet. But if they don't want to, they will encounter it. There are invisible gods going everywhere. Everywhere. It goes to every nation. It goes to every look and cranny. There is no hiding place for nobody.
Thank you. Wow. Nadia, woman of God.
Material war will fight this battle. The immaterial war will fight this battle. They think they are killing our soldiers, that they want to make a national army. Which national army is Eric Tato talking of? Does the Republic have a national army? They have the B, they have the other type of army military. Why does he think that we Ambazonians are too stupid to have the one strata? And who even gave him the authority to want to create an army? Who gave him that authority? Who is he? Has he ever trained a soldier? So it is high time we stop some of these people. And the Guinea people who want to go after them can go after them. But no, it will not happen. It will not happen. Enough is enough.
All right, Mami.
Thank you so much for the great work you're doing.
Thank you very much, Mami. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for your wisdom. Thank you for your tenacity. And thank you for your passion. Thank you, woman of God. God bless you. All right, Ambazonian. I thank you plenty for say we don't spend this time together. And I thank all the callers them, all the people them, all the brilliant people them, the caring, compassionate people them, when they don't call in for add their inputs. So I want to thank you plenty for your participation. Again, I want to thank you plenty for your commitment to TTOF. I want to thank you plenty for your commitment for the main focus. I want to thank you plenty for your intelligence, for identifying the distraction. All right.
Yes, hello.
Wow. Hello?
That Lucas Asu, can I take part in your program?
Yeah, sure, sir. You have 2 minutes, please. Just 2 minutes. I have to get out of here.
Yeah, okay. I love Ambazonia so much.
You do?
And I think that we should get to that boya. All of us. And I think that before we divide ourselves on the matter of strategy, maybe you just take a look of your show. Just take a look. The show has gone on. You don't get people come up and just talk only bad about Ambazonians. This one don't talk even how we go kill this, you go kill that. I do not even hear one person even talk say today so we go crush La Republique. They must leave our land. We must unite and fight them. We don't tire colonialism. Our enemy is La Republique. We will do all Ambazonia. You don't talk about the enemy. We spend all the time talking about
excuse me, brother. No,
I mean, you sometimes listen to Tapan Ivo.
No, brother, can you give me?
That's why kill Masha. Kill this, kill.
Excuse me, brother.
I think we get 4.
I said, brother.
No, see, I beg Eric, you give me just 1 minute. I know. I don't know anybody.
I want to interject you for a second.
Enemy. This thing coming. If Ayabagi right for create ADF. Eric that will get up to create anything.
Now,
but we are all Ambazonians. How do we put all those things together and make one? We need to.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, hello.
Hello.
Yeah, hello. Do you want to participate?
Oh, sure. You have the space, and we're giving you the opportunity to do so. So we'd love to hear your lovely voice and your inspiring inputs.
Sorry, can I go ahead?
Go ahead, ma'am.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead. can hear you.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, well, yeah, okay.
All right. All right, my fellow Ambazonians. We don't get a great time. We don't spend some time together. I come for count tank now. People decide for call, for share their own views and opinions. We give people them the room for be able for talk. We stand for the unconditional independence of Ambazonia. We be aware as the leader of our war of independence on Terry, it's not going to be a walk in the park. The occupier need to sleep. We get infiltrators, we get spoilers, we get enablers, we get collaborators, we get traitors. Not part of a revolution. But as people there, they be smart and they be intelligent, we'll be able to filter in and make correct decision then. Where they move it forward. Today, I can't thank una, I can't praise una, I can't honor una, and people they don't call, they don't give their inputs, their contributions. Now part of the spirit of the conversation this ongoing basis. We make a lot of progress as all we go for weekend as we did for this weekend. We now stay focused. The enemy work from many angles, many ways, for distract you, for keep you busy, for keep you into arguments. For keep you for arguments. And so I want to leave you for ask you, make you stay focused. Stay committed. Stay determined. As you already make up your mind, say you want freedom. No amount of distraction, no amount of manipulation, no amount of instrumentalization or intoxication. For this week where they come, they una know say SCBC already be live. Most of these messages they will get for ground zero. So they make a lot of progress. Not liver make they distract the people that they distract you, as they call them detractors. Not liver made it make you feel say you need to make progress. We make great progress for ground. Like the public knows. So that's why they get for rely on the infiltrators, the enablers, the agent provocateurs for make noise for them. We'll be a committed generation. So I want to, again, I thank una plenty for saying I don't take the time for join me. And I will leave una with the Ambazonian anthem. Make all una get a great weekend. Una continue with the spirit of the revolution. www.ttof. Now the place where if you go, you make your commitment for the revolution. Cash up there for here. People they get, we know what tell people they may not do what they like them. They don't only do all what they like them. If you don't move the revolution forward, when I go continue for support them. If what they don't do them, don't ever move the revolution forward. When I go support them. If what they do them, it help for build ground zero, make ground zero be strong. When I go continue for support them. If they don't show you productive, constructive results for ground, when I go support them. Now, brother, that he call from America, they tell now. Say they don't go put document for State Department. Say they now don't choose now for stand for support Paul Biya effective decentralization. They tell now. They don't go put document for UK. Say they support Paul Biya effective decentralization. If na that one when I want and when I go support them. If you want an independence. If you want an independence, and for TTOF.net. If you want anything else, you want to go back for La République du Cameroon, no man will go hold you. Go join Cameroon. Go join the people that carry you, go Cameroon. We would go Ambazonia. We would fight for the freedom of Ambazonia. Would be people who they buy guns, make explosive for defend our people. I'll be very sorry. I need to take any more calls. I'd already be 45 minutes late because of the calls. I need to take any more calls. It no matter who your call be, I need to take any more calls. I'm done for today. Sorry. So now my conclusion. We need to tell people that say no go support program. Go support anything where you know say it go carry you, go place you want go. If you want to become an enabler, go support enablers. You want to join the infiltrators club, go join them. If you want to become a spoiler, you know place where they go join them. But not join them under Ambazonia. If you want Ambazonia independence, if you want freedom for Ambazonia, 4 years is enough. You don't get enough education. So we're not talking make people know we need to restrict people then. We not tell look, we talk say if you stand for Ambazonia independence as people as ground zero stand for Ambazonia independence, then speak for Ambazonia independence. Talk for defend our women and children. Talk for buy guns. Meanwhile, people they protect themselves. Show them by your actions, not be by Facebook. For 4 years, they don't make na 1 AK for down no day. We try for stabilize ground zero now. We try for bring structure and stability for our people there for ground zero. If you want to go support more chaos for ground zero, more destruction for ground zero, we na go support them. If another one we want them, we na go support them. We need to tell them we na no go support people there. The people there that support AGOVC and ADF and were coalition and collaboration with Siseko IG and the consortium for stand for the unconditional independence. Now they train that. They train for Ambazonia unconditional independence. AGOVC, Siseko Ayoktabe, and the collaboration with the consortium. The other train, they don't go sign their document. If another one want them, we go for that side. You get choice. The choice to be free or the choice for be an occupied person under La Republic of Cameroon. Now the choice in that. When I get a great day. Oh, I live now with Ambazonia anthem before brother vex. Our brother we always tell we say we play Ambazonia anthem when we finish. I play them before he vex.
Glory, we Ambazonia, nation loyalty. Praise to our Savior who granted us the freedom, and legends to the hero who fought the lonely diablo. Glory to glory, we rise and never to fall. Here in a nation, flowing rivers and holy. Glory, glory, glory to the Father for making you a nation of joy forevermore. Ambazonia, land of freedom, you shall live in plenty, meeting our need, and your children shall be like the stars above. The Most High God being the watchman of His nation.
This is the first behind the second unit, specialized unit of the contender force directly under the Supreme Commander, General
and your children shall be like the stars above. The Most High God being the watchman of His nation.
Following closely behind will be the 2nd Regiment of the Contender Force, Specialized Unit. This is the Alpha unit that surrounds the general during operations. It's the 2nd Regiment of Specialized Unit of the Contender Force in the ADF. These are another unit of specialized forces of the contender force under the 2nd overall commander of the Ambazonian Defense Forces. This unit is made of a single strike force directly under the commander of General XX, the 2nd overall commander of the Ambazonian Defense Forces.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to clap for this valiant young man. I'm very sure guys what they have. I believe the chairman of the Ambazonia Defense Forces. Very big one. So we're very proud to see that these young men have come out today.